and to be data-driven. And our auditor's office really has stepped up and done that in a world-class way. Our clerk's office has two main functions that they work on, and that is elections and what we call citizen services, which is mostly marriage licenses and passports. The goal of our elections office is listed as to provide efficient, accurate, and secure elections by serving citizens of all political affiliations in a professional and welcoming environment. The staff of that department has absolutely met that consistently year after year. And we are excited in 2023 to have them continue to be the most transparent elections office in the state. They are looking to expand audits, and as always, they are looking to improve ways to improve their processes. They truly are the most innovative and forward-thinking elections office in the state. With regards to marriage licenses, they are innovative, they utilize technology, and kind, efficient, thorough customer service. It's hard to think of another government office that has a 4.8 out of 5-star customer service rating on Google, but our clerk's office does. In 2022, they issued over 17,000 passport services, over 15,000 marriage licenses, and performed over 4,500 marriages. That has actually come to the tune of about $1.8 million in revenue to our general fund for the people of Utah County, all while maintaining that 4.8-star customer service rating, which is really phenomenal for any organization, let alone a government organization. Now, none of that would have been possible without our information systems division. We really have an information systems division in Utah County that is absolutely world-class. And I don't just say that because I'm their portfolio commissioner. When I travel the country to talk to my peers in other counties to try to find best practices, when they see the work that we're doing in Utah County, they always ask, what company built that for you? And when we explain that our in-house information systems division not only builds our systems, but maintains them and services them, they are floored. We have more capacity and more innovation in our system than anywhere else, and it's recognized. Our information systems won Best of State Visionary Award, and it is well deserved. They also win national awards from the National Association of Counties on a regular basis for their innovative approaches. And the most fantastic thing about this is while they're innovating, what they're actually doing is creating efficiencies. They're eliminating manual processes, but more importantly, they are making it easier for our citizens to interact with government with as much ease as possible. And that is something that is unique to government. We are truly blessed to have such great information systems. They always have an innovative can-do attitude. Next is the health department. Our health department has a commitment to modernizing services that are offered and to prioritizing innovation in ways that will better serve our citizens. One of the most fantastic things that they did in 2022 was analyze where the people live that are utilizing their services most. This drove them to move a WIC clinic. A clinic, for those of you who don't know, WIC, speaking of our acronyms that we love, women, infants, and children. We love children in this county. We have a lot of them. I think we have more children than any other county in the state for sure. And per capita, I'll bet we have the most children in the nation of any county. So it's important that we take care of those children and make sure they have the nutrition that they need to grow healthy. Well, what we found is that a lot of our families that qualify and need WIC services to bring nutrition to their children were in the western part of our county, but all of our WIC offices were in the eastern area along the I-15 corridor. So the health department, after realizing this, in just the beginning, I think it was maybe April, of 2022, by November, they had reallocated resources without using any additional taxpayer dollars. They were able to open a clinic in Saratoga Springs and bring those WIC services to the families that needed them so that we could be better utilizing our tax dollars and better serving our citizens without requiring any additional tax dollars. I'm very proud to be the portfolio commissioner for the health department because we have a health department that focuses on education and providing resources as opposed to mandates. And for the people of Utah County, that means the world to us. We are a very independent people and we don't like mandates, but our health department finds ways to serve every citizen, to provide resources, to provide education without even asking the commission to mandate, which is fantastic. As I was preparing these comments, I decided to do a little experiment. I went into an AI chat program, and I just wanted to see what this AI chat program would say. So I asked it, here was my question: what are the 5 key points to talk about when speaking on economic opportunity and growth in Utah County? Surprisingly, what the AI chatbot came back with was absolutely spot on. Number 1, Utah County's strong economic growth. We have had fantastic economic growth, even through COVID. As other counties were shrinking and getting smaller, Utah County continued to have strong growth. In fact, our attitude of keeping our county open for business and not telling people which businesses were necessary and which ones weren't meant that we actually leapfrogged the rest of the country and have the strongest economy in the country moving forward. Through COVID, we had the lowest unemployment rate. In fact, our unemployment rate was 3 points lower than Salt Lake County, who we border. We live in the same economic region and yet we had 3% lower unemployment rate. So phenomenal economic growth. Even with layoffs in the tech industry and us having Silicon Slopes, our economy is diversified enough that we're able to just redeploy that labor to other areas and continue to have low unemployment and strong economic growth. Number 2, it said entrepreneurship and innovation. And people like the Padies are a great example of that entrepreneurship. It said hitting singles over and over again with companies, and that's what makes us great. Utah County is home to a thriving entrepreneurial ecosystem with a number of incubators and accelerators that provide resources and support to new businesses. In fact, Stanford University recently released a study that said Utah is the #1 economy in the nation to have a tech startup. You have roughly a 1 in 60 chance of becoming a unicorn if you start a company here in Utah, which is higher than Silicon Valley. We truly are the best place to work. The third point the AI bot gave us was education and workforce development. Utah County is home to Utah's largest 2 universities, Brigham Young University and Utah Valley University, both of whom do a fantastic job of providing a well-educated workforce. But we also have Rocky Mountain University of Health Professions, and we have Mountain Land Technology Center. The educational opportunities here in our county abound, and that helps us maintain a strong economy and a well-educated workforce. Number 4, it said business incentives. Utah County offers incentives to businesses that are looking to expand and to relocate, particularly in the Cedar Valley. We've had the opportunity to work with some pretty big players recently, Facebook and Google, to bring data centers out to the Cedar Valley. Did you know that over 80% of the people that commute from Eagle Mountain to Lehigh on a daily basis for work have a 4-year degree? One of the biggest issues we have is traffic. So if we can help businesses realize that there is an educated workforce in the Cedar Valley, then we can help alleviate some of that traffic while also continuing to have a diversified, robust economy. And the 5th point that the AI chatbot came back with is quality of life. This is what it said. It said Utah County offers a high quality of life with a number of recreational activities and cultural attractions. This makes it an attractive place to live and work and can help to attract new businesses and residents to the area. So here is our challenge. There's a lot of positive things going on in Utah County, but if even an AI chatbot has figured out that we're the best place in the world, that means everybody in the world wants to move here. So our number one challenge is growth. And while growth brings us challenges with housing and transportation and transit and water, I would rather have the problems associated with growth than the problems associated with a shrinking, stagnant economy. So we are excited as a commission and as a county, and I know our mayors who represent our cities are excited too, to tackle these challenges of growth. Now, I've had some people tell me that my leadership style can come across as pushy at times. I am a very results-driven individual, and I am not content with the status quo. I ran for office in Utah County because there was a vacuum of leadership. I have worked tirelessly, both as the county clerk auditor and as a county commissioner, to solve problems and improve the functioning of Utah County. I will continue to ruffle feathers, and I will continue to be as pushy as I need to be to accomplish the results that we need here in Utah County to continue to be the best place in the world to live, work, play, and raise a family. The future is bright. Our forebears built this valley out of a desert. We can do this too. We have the best community in the world. Together, we can ensure that our children and their children can continue to prosper right here in Utah County. Thank you.